good, you guys? It is your boy Raheem the Dream, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Hood Dreams TV. On today's episode, I have a new series that I've always wanted to start, but I didn't have a name for it, and now I have it. And the new series is called What If. But before I give you guys more information about it, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And Jumbo, still glad to have you. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Also, please make sure that you hit the like button, because you're going to like this, and just share this video on your social media with all of your friends and family. So before I get into it, yes, I know I'm looking rough. Your boy hadn't had a haircut in about 3 weeks. Don't tell nobody. In about 3 weeks. And since the fashion show, you guys saw that. So I will be getting right, I want to say probably this weekend. But then again, I do work from home, so it's not like I'm ever really out the house. But just to go ahead and let you guys know that. And then, so with this series that I'm talking about, it's called What If. And it's not a game, it's more so a discussion. And it's things that I've thought about when I've had a little bit too much to drink, or just thoughts that I have when I'm in my head. Whenever I'm in my own head. So, and I think about the craziest, weirdest things. I'm trying to tell you some of these things that I have down. You guys are gonna be like, he is really crazy, and I don't blame you. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the series. In the next clip, you're going to see me, Bay, and my best friend Jamel. We are going to be in the car having these conversations, because I think this is like the perfect kind of game to play when you're in the car with people, because you're like forced to be together in a small confinement. So just turn that radio off and you guys talk and have discussions. What if? And if you are in the Charlotte area, matter of fact, you don't even have to be in the Charlotte area, especially the way technology is nowadays with like Facebook Live, IG Live, and other platforms where you can go live. So if you would like to participate, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, so you can try to be in the next episode of What If. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so what we're going to do for What If, while we are currently in the car spending time together, because we're headed back home from Greensboro, so we got about an hour and some change in the car together. So we're going to play the first episode of What If. This is no game, it's basically just a discussion, topics like what if. And so the very first topic that I have a whole bunch of these now. Most of these ideas come when I'm a little bit under the influence, but yeah, so I make sure I take those down real quick when I think about it, and I immediately store it so I can come back to it later. So on this first topic of what if, the first what if is, and y'all may have seen this because I posted on Facebook a couple weeks ago, I shouldn't have done this, but what if, and that truck want to go by being all loud. Oh, before we play the game, everybody introduce yourselves.
I'm Johnny.
Johnny, he's driving. Oh, Chad about to kill us all. Yeah, who else we got? Boy, y'all.
It's Mello.
Mello, okay. Best friend. All right, so the first what if is, what if, I forgot it that fast. Oh, what if we were in a world where a lot of people don't wear seatbelts. So what if you were in a world where if you went to a fast food restaurant and you didn't have your seatbelt on, you know, a lot of fast food restaurants, they have cameras right there at the window. What if you received a ticket in the mail because you didn't have your seatbelt on when you pulled up to the fast food window? How do you see that? And how do you see that going? Is this something you would like? Is this something you think we need?
I see it not going well. in court, okay? Especially for whoever issued the citation to me. Because first and foremost, that's an invasion of my privacy. For you to go out of your way, what prompted you? First of all, they should never have permission to be able to do such a thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
but no, this is like in a world where it's legal for officers to give it to you.
Officers to do what?
Well, for you to receive a bill in the mail because your seatbelt wasn't on while your car was turned on. Because you know, if your car is turned on, you're supposed to have your seatbelt on.
Okay, so
I think that's how it goes, right?
Yeah. Like, okay.
Never mind. I guess it's only when it's in drive.
But that made perfect sense because if you're sitting in the drive-thru, 9 times out of 10, your car's still in drive.
It's still in drive, right?
Right. But what I'm saying is how do we jump to?
How do they know if it's in park or drive?
You get what I'm saying? Like them giving me a ticket because I don't have on my seatbelt. Like, are they behind me? Or were they just given
it's
the
just
power
based
to
off
access?
Of the camera footage.
Oh yeah, no.
Just based off of
I'm
that.
not with that at all. Because number one, they should have permission to access that camera footage. Like,
I'm against tickets.
In some way, shape, or form, that is an invasion of privacy. I can't get to it specifically at the moment. Oh, but I fucking will. And when I do, nigga, I'm gonna use that shit tomorrow. I swear to God. What? Like, cause they got shut the fuck up. Cause you got me fucked up. I'm sitting in the drive-thru. I'm trying to get my goddamn order. I'm wondering why Stacy didn't give me a straw. The bitch gave me my Sprite first with no fucking straw, and now I need a refill, and I'm still waiting on the rest of my order. And this nigga want to give me a ticket because he reviewed some footage. You shouldn't even have access to this footage. Dab, you got your motherfucking order yet? Can I have a straw? You got a straw?
No, this idea literally popped up one time when I was at a drive-through window and I had to take my seatbelt off so I can get in my pants to get my wallet because my pants was too tight. So I had to take it off, and you know when you got to take it off and get all up and reach, and then I had pulled up. I was like, and the camera was looking me dead in the face. I was like, I wonder if they could give me a ticket for this. And so that's where the idea came from. So I guess everybody is safe to say they would not enjoy that.
No.
And any government or FBI, whoever will get a hold to seeing this video in the future, I don't care if it's tomorrow, if it's 50 years from now, do not take any ideas from these What If series. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, because that would definitely be an invasion of privacy. Again, I do not know how to describe it specifically in legal terms right now, but I'm gonna fucking find out. And when I do, I'm coming back, okay? For a part 2. But, yeah, no, y'all can't use that shit against us. I'm waiting on my goddamn tacos, and this, what? She forgot to give him a straw.
Okay, well, what do you guys feel? Put in the comments what you would feel or how you would feel basically if it was legal for you to receive a ticket in the mail for not having your seatbelt on when you pulled up to the drive-through window. All right, and so our second what if topic, I have another one. So we're gonna kind of stick to the police type of stuff right for now, but it's gonna be all kinds of crazy what ifs. I mean, all kinds of crazy. So the second one, like I said, we're gonna stick to the police. What if every crime was punishable by death, no matter how big or small? Because you know they used to do stuff like that back in the day. Some people died. Some people used to have their arms and shit cut off, their hands chopped off. What if every single crime, no matter how big or small, was a death punishment? And go.
I went first on the last one, so.
I think people would just some people would just risk it all. If it's worth it, then they'll do it.
So some people will still do it knowing that, you think some people will still do it knowing that they would be dead?
Yeah,
they would die if caught?
I mean, yeah, definitely. If caught, because I mean now a lot of people feel as though they're gonna get caught. Even now, like when they do something, I don't think they'll get caught.
Yeah, but knowing that, I mean, nobody got an excuse to be scared of death now, because if you do something bad, you just go to jail or prison. But these if you do the same thing that you're gonna go to jail for, instead of going to jail, you getting killed for
I
it.
think they'll just go harder with their hiding.
Basically, but you saying they'll still do it.
Yeah,
I think
they did it back then.
half of the crime that we have will probably stop, because I feel like every single moment of the day you would be constantly thinking, am I committing a crime? Am I committing a crime? To the point where most people wouldn't even want to leave the house. That's what I think.
But yeah, it will be that pressure though, that stigma will be twice as worse for black people. Like, because I mean, we already feel as though, you get what I'm saying, everything that we do is some way, somehow utilized as a form to be punishable by law. So, I mean, knowing that the simplest thing, like the smallest thing, is punishable by death.
If you go to Walmart and
no,
you steal a pack of gum, something that you would get like a little misdemeanor
I'm just
for.
being honest, like, it's twice as hard.
You going to jail for stealing a 25 pack cent of gum.
Like, what? It's
35 cent now, I think.
Right. And you okay? And then, yes, a lot of shit is circumstantial. And like, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, you pick the shit up. Oh, the lady didn't ring it up. You forgot to have her ring it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just in your hand the whole time or some shit. Like there's a lot that goes into those sort of scenarios and those situations. And I just genuinely feel as though that would not end well for black people as a whole. Fuck the human race as like one. I'm talking about black people in general. Like, that is not some shit that would.
Well, no, are you saying that black people commit more crimes? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying black people commit more crimes. What I'm saying is the laws are set up to appropriate the notion that black people commit more crimes. I mean, think about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this shit is super fucking petty.
Yeah, but
and they all deal with issues with a majority of the laws that are set up, and these are like lower level laws, like basic laws that are set up, you know what I'm saying, deal with lower level communities of poverty, or communities of color in some ways, shape, or form. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a little soft, so I can't really elaborate the way that I want to. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm being for real about it. Like, but it is like, even down to our voting. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got shit like that we just don't pay attention to, like redlining. You get what I'm saying? How they set up the communities when they were building the communities. You get what I'm saying? And then you got the fucking GOP with this gerrymandering shit. Like, there's a lot that goes into play with black people and their voices. Not only how they're utilized, but how they're observed. You get them in their respective manner. Like,
yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that this law would affect any particular color. It would affect people of a human person that is committing a law. It don't matter if it's rich or poor or black, white, Asian. And I even think, let's put an age limit. Maybe what if kids was in this world too, where if they committed a crime, they was taken out. Probably not the kids. I think 18 and under is probably left off. Let's go ahead and leave the kids. 17 and under.
Yes, fucking horrific. Like, that's what the fuck that would be. And that would also be a more notable sign that we've let these niggas get away with way too motherfucking much. Like, they've been in power for way too long. For them to have the ability to even think that some shit like that would float with us, and that they could just pass it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, the issue grows, and the rabbit hole just continues to get deeper. The more and more, like, I put thought into the shit. I apologize. Like,
you're stupid.
Look, for real.
But no, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like, just, you gotta and there's more than one crime. It's not just stealing. Like, there's so many different crimes out here that you can commit.
Jaywalking, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. That's a perfect one. Crimes that you don't even know that you're committing.
And now, nigga, I'm finna be headed next Wednesday.
No, we're just gonna cut that motherfucking foot off.
I got you.
No, this is death. This ain't cutting a foot or a hand off.
I can't
This
skip
is
to
death.
my
You will not live after today.
He talking about cutting the leg off, bitch. We ain't skipping to my little round.
You would hope that they cut your leg off, but no, they gonna cut everything off.
Damn it. No, this is some bullshit. I got shit to do. I can't.
Yeah, so how do you guys feel? How would you feel if every crime, no matter how big or small, was punishable by death? Sound off in the comments. We have 1, maybe 2 more what ifs coming up after this, so don't go anywhere and just hang on for the next what if. Alright guys, so I keep saying that I'm gonna do just one more, but no, this is officially the last one. I think I got about a good 20 minutes worth of content now, so great. So this is gonna be the last what if, and this one has to deal with like magical stuff. So, and I got this from, matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I got it from until after I say mine. So, what if we had access to a portal? You had access at any time of the day, all year, all your life. And this portal, where would this portal be? Where would you keep this portal? And what would be on the other side of this portal?
I guess it depends on the size of the portal. But like if it was wallet size.
No, it's big enough for you to walk through.
Like a big mirror.
Or a giant portal, but big enough for you to get through. Of course. Huh?
Oh well shit. If that's the case, I keep that shit in your hall closet. And when I walk through that motherfucker, shit, I'm gonna be in Fiji.
Not Fiji. Hey! So Jamel said he'll be in Fiji. His portal will lead to Fiji.
Yeah.
Where would y'all's portal go to?
You be ready to go reach for that damn towel if you want to.
I'll keep mine in my closet. And for my portal would take me to go see like my loved ones that's been passed away. So it's like they passed away, but kind of not because I can go see them when I want to.
Oh, that makes mine look selfish now after saying that. That's a good one. So Johnny's, he said his portal would lead somewhere to where he would go be able to see loved ones that have passed away. That's a real good one. I would do that too, to go see mommy. But my original thoughts, that's a real good one. But my original thought when I first came up with this was, so y'all seen the movie Halloween Town High on Disney Channel? So there's a Halloween Town 1, 2, and I think the third one is Halloween Town High. So in the main in the main character's locker, her name was Kimberly. No, what was it? Marnie, but her real name is Kimberly J. Brown. So Marnie, inside of her locker, like her and the other magical people, they could go inside of her locker, and it was like a portal to like, what was it? I don't want to say a house. Maybe it was kind of sort of like a dorm, but it was like this huge house with multiple rooms. So that inside my portal, I originally thought it would lead to like a mansion. And what I was thinking was maybe I would buy like some type of rink-a-dink busted up house for dirt cheap. And I just have this portal in my rinky-dink busted ass house. But through the portal, it would be like this big, marvelous, expensive ass mansion. So, and you're getting a mansion for paying what, $500 a month for a little shit, 1 bedroom. Look, $400 for a studio. So, $400 a month on your mansion, amen. So that's where the idea came from. Where would you guys, if you had a portal, where would you keep it? And I think I said my closet. Mine would be in my closet. Where would you keep your portal, and what would be on the other side? Comment in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Please also make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and share this video if you would like to also participate in What If. Make sure that you contact me. I'll have that in the description bar. And you guys be safe. I love you, and thanks so much for watching another episode of HoodDreamTv. Bye. Anymore. So take it.